My name is Ethan Morris. I'm 32 years old. I'm a historian. But perhaps it's more accurate to say I'm a hunter of the ghosts of the past. Since childhood, I've felt that there's something hidden, something lurking beyond the veil of ordinary life. Maybe it's because my mother vanished when I was 7. She just walked out of the house and never came back. I didn't move to Salem by accident. This town is like a living entity, soaked in legends and fears. Every house here remembers more than it tells. But what drew me in the most was this mansion on Gravehall Street. It called to me, and I couldn't help but answer. The first time I laid eyes on this house, I felt something strange, as if I had seen it before, maybe in nightmares, maybe in a past I don't remember. It had stood here for over 100 years, outlasting dozens of owners who all seemed to vanish one by one. And now it belonged to me, that cursed door. It was already slightly open when I first stepped onto the porch, as if it had been waiting for me.
Why did you let him kill me? Where was the clown? Make the clown go away.
Daylight didn't make the house any less unsettling. If anything, it made it worse. In the light, I could see the details that darkness had hidden. The peeling paint, the cracks in the glass. This house wasn't just old, it was alive. I placed my first box of belongings by the entrance, but the wind stirred up dust and dead leaves, making them swirl as if the house itself had taken a deep breath. Nonsense, I told myself. Yet I still felt the chill creeping up my spine. I spent my first night in the house trying not to listen to the sounds of the old walls, the creaking wood, the whispering wind outside. Everything had a logical explanation. But in the middle of the night, a voice woke me, a whisper. I couldn't make out the words, but they slipped into my mind, sending ice-cold fear down my spine. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding. The room looked different in the dark. The shadows stretched unnaturally across the walls, and for a moment I thought, no, it was just a trick of the light. I turned my gaze to the hallway door. It was slightly open, but I was certain I had closed it before going to sleep. This dream? Or memory? I didn't know. But it came back to me again and again, the backyard behind the house. The old swing set sways on its own. The wind, or something else? I'm a child, 7 years old, standing by the window, watching my mother step outside. She's walking toward the forest. She doesn't rush. She stops for a moment, turns back, and smiles. And then she vanishes, simply dissolves into the air like a shadow swallowed by the night. I run to the door, rush into the yard. It's cold. The wind picks up, but she's gone. Only the trees swaying in the night and the echo of my voice calling out her name. That door, I remember it from my childhood, but back then it was closed. Now it's slightly open. I step into the basement. The wooden planks creak beneath my feet, the smell of dampness. Dust, undisturbed for years, now swirls in the air. My flashlight beam sweeps across the walls. Cracked wallpaper, old objects, toys, dolls. Their empty eyes reflect the light. I crouch down. Scattered children's drawings lie on the floor. One of them makes me freeze. A woman in front of the house, behind her, a shadow with unnaturally long arms, a thud. Right behind me, a whisper. "You finally found me?" I turn sharply. Darkness. The flashlight flickers out. Footsteps. Someone, or something, is coming closer.